This session is about myth busting. Myths about fat loss, myths about weight loss, myths about exercise, about nutrition, about everything that connects with wellness. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out, let me tell you a bit about myself. I am Vishwajit Matkar. I am a clinical hypnotherapist. I'm a life coach and a wellness coach. So I do one-on-one sessions, personal trainings, and my specialization is fat loss. And how do I do that? I do that working with the physical body through exercises, and I do that with working through work with the mind, that is the emotional aspect. So that's why it's about mind, body, and food. That's the kind of work I do. And as I said, I'm on a mission to help 100,000 people live a life filled with health, happiness, and freedom. Emotionally, physically, and mentally, of course. So there we go. And I'll tell you the structure of the session. So we will start the session where I am going to share with you 5 common myths. And I'm sure you all will relate to these 5 common myths about fat loss, about weight loss, about exercise. And I'm going to bust those myths. I'm going to tell you the facts about, the myths and the facts. And post that, so that should take about 15 to 20 minutes. It's going to be a short session today. We're not going to I don't want to take too much of your time on a Sunday evening. So I'm going to bust those myths. We take 20 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever it takes for those 5 myth busting. And then I invite you to ask me questions, if at all there are any questions or there are any myths in your mind about, these areas, and I'm going to bust them as well. So are you ready for it? I am. So I'm going to start with the first myth in my list, and that is, so I've written down the myths. So weight loss and fat loss are the same. Myth number 1, weight loss and fat loss are the same. Now, most of us connect weight loss and fat loss to be same. Well, no, the weight loss and fat loss cannot be connected. So first let us understand what is your weight. Your body weight comprises, or body weight, when I say body weight, it's your body composition. The body composition is made up of your fat mass, your muscle mass, the body water, the water that the body contains. It consists of your bones and your internal organs. So this is what the entire weight is made up of. So when you say weight loss, we are also calculating the muscle loss. So rather, the focus should be on fat loss. So fat loss and weight loss are not the same. You may lose weight, but that means you may lose fat. At the same time, you'll also lose the muscle mass. We need to retain the muscle mass because that is important to keep your metabolism high. A high muscle mass in your body will keep your metabolic rate high. So focus is on decreasing or losing or reducing the excess fat in the body. So fat loss will be the ideal term. Although in our conversation generally, I will be using the term weight loss or fat loss because that is what most of the people understand. But ideally, when you come to me as a client, I will never be talking in terms of fat loss. We always talk about releasing the fat because that is what we need to look at. Releasing the fat, not losing the fat. So fat loss and weight loss are not the same. Alright, so that was myth number 1. Myth number 2. So the myth number 2 is weight training. Now this is something, as a personal trainer, I have been training for the last almost 13 years now. I have been training n number of people. I must have trained like thousands of people at a one-to-one level in different areas, whether it is fat loss, whether it is building muscle, whether it is sports conditioning. And I come across a lot of conversations with people. And there is one conversation which is very common with most of the males. Okay, this is a conversation which I have with a lot of guys, that they say, I don't want to do muscle building. I don't want to do weight training. Weight training will make me look like a bodybuilder. So weight training is for bodybuilders. And I want to just be fit. Well, that's a myth. And the fact is, weight training helps you become stronger. Weight training is responsible for strengthening your muscles, increasing your muscle mass in the body. But weight training will not make you bulkier, will not make your muscles grow in size if you do not provide your body with high proteins, if you do not lift very heavy weights with a specific rep range. If you're doing weight training, if you're doing resistance training at a particular repetition range, which is like 15 to 20 or even 8 to 12 at times, and you're not having an excessively or higher than normal protein intake, your muscles are not going to grow bigger in size. I'm talking about the guys. Okay, your muscles are not going to grow bigger in size. You will get stronger, you'll become leaner, but your muscles will not grow bigger, provided you provide your body with more amount of protein. Protein is the fuel for your muscle. So are you getting me now? Weight training will not make a man look like a bodybuilder if he doesn't want to. Right? So that was myth number 2. Now there is one more myth about weight training and fat loss in the minds of women. So a lot of my female clients have this inhibition about doing weight training initially. When they just join me and when we go for a counseling session, they tell me that I don't want to do weight training because weight training will make me bulky, will make me muscular. Yeah? Is that a question in your mind too? Well, don't worry. That's a myth. Testosterone, the hormone testosterone, is responsible for growing the muscles in a bigger size in males. Okay, and predominantly testosterone is a male hormone. Females have, their bodies do produce testosterone, but in a very, very, very small quantity. The hormones estrogen and progesterone are more predominant in their bodies. So even if a woman does weight training, she lifts weights, she lifts heavy weights, she will not grow like a bodybuilder, or she will not start looking like a man. Why? Because testosterone is in a very small quantity. She has more of estrogen and progesterone. So even if a woman lifts heavy weight, even if she does heavy duty weight training, she works out regularly with resistance, she's not going to become bulkier, she's not going to look muscular like a man. It's only possible if she injects testosterone, extra testosterone in the body, or if she takes some kind of testosterone supplements or steroids. Are you getting me now? So a woman will never become muscular with weight training. Rather, weight training is one of the most effective exercises for women. 1, to improve the bone density, because the incidence of osteoporosis is very, very common in most women all around the world. And osteoporosis is where the bone mineral density goes down. Bones start becoming brittle. And weight training is one exercise which helps improve the blood circulation into the bones and makes the bones stronger. So weight training will only help a woman become leaner, stronger, fitter. So weight training is good for women. Okay, don't worry. Just go and lift weights. And you can do the other exercises as well. So that was myth number 3 about weight training and losing fat. Yes. Myth number 4. Now, this is again a very common when I interact with people, and generally, I have this thing of whenever I meet people, we end up talking about fitness. When they come to know I'm in the fitness industry, I'm a personal trainer, I'm a wellness coach, they start talking about what they do for exercise and how they keep themselves fit. And in that case, what happens is they also start telling me what do they do and how it's working or not working for them. So a lot of myth busting happens in general conversations for me, even in parties or even in It could be some functions or occasions, and it's fine. I enjoy it's my passion. I love it. I love talking about health, fitness, and I love helping people. So it's absolutely fine. So this is myth number 4 for you, that walking is the most effective exercise for weight loss. Walking is the most effective exercise for weight loss. Now that's a myth. Why? The fact is that walking is a very good exercise for improving your cardiovascular fitness. However, that becomes just one part of your exercise routine, that becomes just one part of your fitness routine. Cardiovascular fitness is just one aspect of your fitness routine. So when you are doing weight training or when you're walking, first of all, are you walking at a good intensity? Is your walk helping you? Is your walk challenging? Because I know a lot of people who walk for like 2 hours every day, and they are walking with a group of friends and you're chit-chatting, and the heart rate is not even exceeding 50% of the maximum heart rate level. So the walk is not affecting you at all. It's just making you feel good. It's not helping you to lose fat or lose weight if that is your target. So walking is not a very, very effective exercise to lose fat. Yes, walking is a good part of your routine to lose fat. You can include walking as a part of your exercise routine where you're doing strength training, where you're working on your muscles, and you're also doing your regular walk. But that walk needs to be intense. You need to feel the challenge when you're walking. If it's not challenging, it's not working for you. Same with exercise. If it's not challenging you, it's not working for you. So walking can be made effective for fat loss only when it is combined with any kind of exercise. So that's myth number 4 for you. Walking is the most effective weight loss exercise. And I also know a lot of experts have been advising people that don't do any exercise. You just focus on, your diet and walk, and you lose weight. And yeah, they do lose weight, but as I said, they lose weight. Yeah. So that takes us to our myth number 5. And myth number 5 is about fat loss or weight loss needs a special diet. How many of you think that fat loss or weight loss needs a special diet? That's a myth. Why? Because basically fat diets or crash diets or any diet that is going to put you on a restrictive mode is not working for you in the long run. We are looking at long-term results. We are not looking at short-term fixes. A fat diet or a crash diet is just a short-term fix. It will make you lose that weight. Okay, remember, weight means your fat mass, the water in your body. At the same time, it's also going to make you lose muscle mass. Not working, because now the moment you go on a crash diet or a fat diet, your body will lose that excess weight. You will start weighing lesser, but that's only for a shorter duration. The moment you go on your normal eating routine, when I say normal eating routine, it's basically a routine which consists of all the nutrients, your normal food coming out of your fat or crash diet, because that is not something which you will be following for the rest of your life. You can't follow a fat or crash diet for the rest of your life. Any diet that has got a name to it, you cannot follow that diet for the rest of your life. Yeah, you need something that is sustainable. And sustainable nutrition means eating the kind of foods that you get at home, that you cook at home. So if you see yourself following a diet for the next, following a particular nutrition routine for the next 5, 10, 15 years, then yes, in that case, that is the right kind of nutrition for you. That is the right kind of nutritional program for you, but not a diet. A diet is something that you will be following only specific to that goal. The moment you achieve that goal, you're going to stop that diet, and then it doesn't work, because because of the drop in your weight, because of the drop in your muscle mass, your metabolism drops down. And the moment your metabolism drops down, when you start eating your normal food, your body starts storing excess fat. And that is the reason why most people go into this vicious cycle of weight loss and weight gain, weight loss and weight gain. It's like a yo-yo effect. And not only physically, but it also plays very, very, has got a huge impact psychologically on people. So you might as well do something sustainable. Focus on your foods which are nutrient rich. Do not deprive your body of any nutrients. Eat everything, but eat what works for your body. And over a period of time, you will know what works for your body. And the best way to know what works for your body and what is nutrient rich is to always consult an expert initially. When you're looking at a goal, always consult an expert like a nutritionist or a personal trainer, a certified personal trainer, a qualified nutritionist. Now these are the people who are going to help you achieve your goals. They will mentor you. They will be your accountability partners. And once that happens, you are on the right track. Are you getting me? So this was myth number 5. Elaborate on the mindset dimensions of fat loss. Super. And thanks for asking this question. Mindset dimensions are the most important dimensions of fat loss. Now when I say mindset, or when you say mindset dimension of fat loss, what do you really mean by mindset dimensions? We need to understand that. So mindset plays a very important role whenever you are focusing on any goal. Yeah? Whenever you are focusing on any goal, mindset is the most important aspect. So when I say mindset, it's about your thought process. What kind of thought process are you following? So when it's fat loss is also like any other goal. And you'll also start facing obstacles or resistance like any other goal. And if you notice that whenever you start on the journey of fat loss, you will start facing resistance after a couple of days. Resistance could come in any way, by the way. It would be resistance in the form of, you falling sick, or resistance in the form of you don't feel like getting up in the morning, your body is aching, or you're getting busy with your work suddenly. So mindset is, in spite of all these obstacles, in spite of all these resistances, how you create a space for yourself that you are consistently on track. And there will be times where you lose track of it, and it's fine, but you got to get back. And Dipti, wonderful question. However, it's a very short time for me to actually elaborate on the mindset aspect. So what I'm actually going to do is, you read my mind. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this as a topic for my next chat. The fat loss mindset. How our mindset is connected to the fat loss. And not only fat loss, how our mindset and our emotions are connected to our physical body, discomforts, diseases, ailments, how that is formed, and what are the tools with which you can tackle them. So yes, mindset plays a very important role, and the dimension is the most important. So if you all have been following my blogs, my last blog actually spoke about that. My last blog named Be Smart. Be smart while making your goals. So goal setting needs to be smart, not just smart. And what do I mean by smart? So SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Whereas smart, I have incorporated the aspect of emotions into that. So that's where the mindset comes in, the emotional aspect. So first, you need to be emotionally connected to your goal. You need to really have that drive. You need to have really have that passion, feel for that goal, that you got to do it, you want to do it, you wish to do it. Every morning you wake up, you have that goal in front of you. You can visualize and you can feel it. Yeah? So that is how the mindset gets connected, and that is how you can train your mind to focus on any goal, whether it is fat loss, whether it is earning money, whether it is relationships, anything and everything. So do stay tuned for the next session of this chat where I will be talking about the mindset. At the same time, okay, there are some more questions. Let me check. Dipti, does that answer your question? Please let me know yes or no. Thank you, Vishwajit. You busted quite a few common myths. I have typical issues, but I promise to attend your sessions and learn. Wonderful. You're most welcome. You're most welcome, and it gives me immense pleasure to see you all attending these sessions and being here. Thanks, Vishwajit. It was an informative session. So, okay, I'm going to just check into the comments column right now. Everybody just check into the comments column. Geet has posted something, and this is my gift for you all. Okay, she has posted something, and remember 3 words: 20 20 20. That's the code for today. 20 20 20. That's the code for today. Now, what does that mean? So, I am offering free 20-minute online consultation sessions for the first 20 people for the next 20 days. 20 20 20. Free 20-minute online consultation sessions for the first 20 people sending me that message with the code 20 20 20 and scheduling their appointment. Okay, so if you or any one of you wants to have a personal chat with me about your goals, whether it's related to fat loss, whether it's about fitness, exercise, anything with your nutrition or body or mind, please feel free to get in touch with me. My number is also mentioned over there. And 20 20 20, yeah, that's the code for today's session. So do get in touch with me. Any more questions? I would love to take some more questions, because as I have promised, we're going to go on till 7:15. So if there are any more questions, please feel free to ask. Deepak Patil, superb. Deepak, you got to send me a message on that number 9833 111 351 and schedule the one-on-one appointment for the free 20-minute counseling session. Wonderful. Thank you for sending that 20 20 20. And Dipti Bandekar, yes, waiting for the next session. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. So, being a Sunday, I'm going to give you a tip. Come on. So let's do it this way. We're going to start the week, a new week tomorrow. Okay? So let's create our new week. How are we going to create the new week? What are we going to do? Yeah? So 3 areas, I would want you to, Vishwajit, it's a really transformative information. Deepak, thank you. Nice session, informative too. Thanks. Wonderful. So, okay, we're going to create the next week. Okay, hang on. So next week, what do we do? Right from the start of your day, 3 areas of your life. Work on 3 areas of your life. Mind, body, food. 3 areas of your life. Mind, body, food. Okay? Just become aware. I want you to be aware. Be mindful. Be mindful of what you're doing. Be mindful of what you're eating. Be mindful of your emotions. Be mindful of your triggers. What is triggering you? Okay? Just be aware. Awareness is the key. So for the next 1 week, just be present to whatever is happening around you. Notice, when are you getting disturbed? What's disturbing you? Notice. How are you feeling in the body? What are the body sensations? Notice that. And just be aware. And see what happens. And during the week, you all can get in touch with me or share on my Facebook page, Vishwajit Matkar. That's my Facebook page. Share what's happening. Secondly, start your day with a smile and gratitude. Yeah? That goes a long way in just shifting your mindset, in just tuning your mindset before you get off your bed. Just get a big smile on your face and thank the Almighty. Be thankful, be grateful for the things that you have in life, be grateful for the people that you have in life, be grateful for your job, for your business, for your money, or be grateful for just being alive, for waking up this morning. Yeah, be grateful. So these are the tips that I want you to take on the next week. 1, be aware. 2, start your day with a smile and gratitude. So you all have a great week and have a wonderful session. Hi Sudha, you're late, but I'm going to send you the recording of this session, so do check out the recording of the session. And Savita Subramaniam, very informative session. Thank you, Savita. Do follow my tips and do follow my videos on YouTube. All those who are not following or subscribing me on YouTube right now, please do that. Go to your YouTube, check out Vishwajit Matkar and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Let them know how beneficial and important these videos are for you. If they are of any value, do share it. Yes, because you get when you give. So share whatever you're learning, share whatever you are absorbing, share whatever you're getting with people around you in your life, and you'll get more. So you'll have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being with me throughout this session. Thanks a lot. Have a great Sunday evening. Enjoy yourself and take care of yourself. Stay safe. Don't roam around. Don't go out too much unless it's very, very important. Stay safe. Stay at home.